I'm not even going to say that. You'll cut it in. I don't think she's a man. She's not a man. Hi, I'm Daniel Harmon. Welcome to Sell Without Selling Out. An unfortunate truth in life is that most people are incredibly bad at creating the future they want. One of the biggest problems people have is a lack of perspective. If you ask anyone their long-term goals, they might give you a list like this. I want to be a good husband and father. I want to succeed in my dream job. I want to be jacked with muscles. I want to be healthy. And I want that mole on the back of my neck to finally go away. But when you ask that same person what they feel like doing on any given day, they'll often give you a list more like this. I want to couch potato it up, eat an unnatural number of Hot Pockets, watch conspiracy videos about how Michelle Obama is actually a man, play 7 hours of Fortnite, figure out a way to get M&Ms intravenously, and see how many likes I got on my Instagram pic of my dog, or my duck face, or my dog making a duck face. Now, there isn't anything inherently wrong with these activities. Doing these things from time to time can be fine, healthy even, although I'm pretty sure Michelle Obama is a woman, and spreading those kinds of videos is just harmful gossip. There's a certain level of respect that you need to have for the office of the presidency's wife. But these activities and instant gratifications are what we naturally want to do most of the time. So if you're not sure if you're on your way towards the future you want, try this. Write a list of the characteristics and accomplishments you want to have in the future. Then write a comparative list of the daily activities that you actually do. Now ask yourself, if you consistently do your list of daily activities, the ones you do now, will you achieve your long-term goals? For instance, do Hot Pockets and weight loss go together? Sadly, for me, a lot of people, the answer is no. For others, yes, depending on the amount of diarrhea it gives you. It goes both ways for me, other people. To be clear, let me show you what I mean. The list thing, not the diarrhea. So here's my theory of conflicting wants. What are the things I naturally want to do every day? Sleep in, eat junk food, not exercise, watch Netflix, play video games, eat Hot Pockets and ice cream, and the list goes on. Now, what's the future I naturally want to have? I want to be a good dad, have a great marriage, have jacked muscles, good health, write and direct a movie, have a solid retirement, and so on. Now, if I do the things I naturally want to do every day, will that actually lead to the future that I naturally want? No way, absolutely not. So what you have is a contradiction. The things that we naturally want to do every day don't actually lead to the future we all naturally want. So let's reverse it. What's the future I don't want? It's the opposite. On the flip side, what are the things I don't necessarily want to do every day? Well, the opposite. In order to get the future I naturally want, I have to do the things every day that I don't actually want to do. But if I'm going to get the future that I don't want, then I just have to do the things every day that I naturally want to do. It's kind of a contradiction, but it makes sense. So there. I recently had a conversation with my kids where we talked about their long-term desires versus their short-term desires. When I asked my son what he wanted to be when he grew up, he immediately told me he wanted to play in the NFL. When I asked him what he would do if he could do anything he wanted every day, meaning mom and dad weren't watching over his shoulder, he told me that he would eat candy, watch TV, and play video games. Then the moment of truth. I asked what would happen if he did those things every single day. And suddenly it clicked. His eyes got big and he said, I'd be fat. So I asked, would you ever play for the NFL? And he said, no. I'd probably be a garbage collector. And with all the fear of a child who's just realized that his parents are right, he told me, I don't want to be a garbage collector. And then I said to him, sanitation engineer, hello, have a little decency. Not that there's anything wrong with that choice of career, but in the eyes of a boy whose greatest trial in life is taking out the trash, you get me. Find out what your long-term goals are and then decide what you need to do on a daily basis to make sure those dreams happen. This can apply to anything. Weight loss, getting rid of debt, landing your dream job, finding the love of your life, removing neck moles, and actually starting that company that you've always wanted to build. Write those daily things down and then do them every day.